chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't pretend I ever found my way. I've made my healthy share of failed mistakes, still learning to give and the take.
Or will you love when I say, what if I told you you took my breath away? I'm thinking maybe I'll take you out so we can get a little closer now. Let's hear what's on your mind. 'Cause all this time I a miracle. In my world of confusion, oh, I fell in an instant. Took but moments to see that she was all I need. Eyes shining like noonday sun to bring sunlight when this world didn't have none. Oh, I fell in an instant. Took but moments to see that she was all I need. Oh, yes, I fell in an instant. Took but moments to see that she was all I need. Yes, she was all I need. That smile was a miracle.